All right, guys, welcome back to the third and final video of the Mermaid Crochet Along. Now in this video we're going to be doing the hair, so let's get started. Now if you want to do a wig cap, you are more than welcome to. If you don't want to, then go ahead and skip to where I show you how to put the hair in there without the wig cap, because I will show that to you. All right, so for those that are going to do the wig cap, all we're going to be doing is repeating the head for rows 1 through 13. That's where mine, it was perfect when I did 13 rows. If you needed to add a few, go ahead. If you need to take a few rows off, that's fine. Yours might be different than mine, or smaller or bigger. We all crochet different, so just go ahead and I will show you how I measured mine and stuff like that, okay? So let's get started, and I'm going to start with the magic circle. All right, and go ahead and I'm going to do 8 single crochets inside my magic circle. Now I'm not going to go too slow here because I feel that by this video we should already know how to do the single crochets. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish my 8 single crochets inside my magic circle, and I will come back to round 2. So let's go ahead. Round 2, all we're going to be doing is increasing. So we're going to do 2 single crochets in each single crochet that we just did. Go ahead, put your stitch marker in there. And so at the end of round 2, we will have 16 stitches. I will meet you at the end of round 2. Starting round 3 now, we are going to be increasing. So we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Put our little stitch marker back in there. And now let's go ahead and increase, which we will be putting 2 single crochets in the next stitch. All right, so we'll do that one more time. 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and repeat that all the way around. You should have 24 stitches. Now we are going to start round 4, which again is another increase round. So let's go ahead, and this one is the repeat. So it is 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. There's 1. And here is 2. And then in the next stitch we are going to do 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. So go ahead and repeat that all the way around. That's 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and you should have 32 stitches. So round 5 is going to be our final increase. So let's go ahead, and this one is 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2. Let's go ahead and put our stitch marker back in here. 3, and then 2 single crochets in the next stitch. So go ahead and you're going to repeat that all the way around, and you should have 40 stitches. So starting round 6, let's go ahead. What we're going to do is single crochet in each around. It's 1, 2. Put in your stitch marker. And this is it, guys. So all we're going to do is single crochet in each stitch around, and then round 7 through round 13 is a repeat of round 6. So basically I will meet you here at the end of round 13, because all we're going to be doing is single crocheting. And if you measure on your doll and you don't need 13 rounds, then go ahead and stop, and I will meet you back here. All right, guys, so I wanted to show you, I have 13 rounds, but see how her head is down here, and I have super tight tension. I should have used a hook size bigger, which you can do, but I want to go ahead and I'm going to do 2 more rounds because I want it to be down here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more rounds. I just wanted to show you guys how I measure as I go along. So I will be back after I finish my rounds. So I went ahead, I did 2 more rows, and it is perfect. So what we're going to do next, I cut an extra long piece of yarn because we're going to sew the wig cap onto her head. But before we do that, I want to show you what I do to cut my hair strands. So I found a piece of cardboard, and this measures about 9 inches this way. So when I double it, it's going to give me an 18-inch strand of yarn, which is this one right here, and it's perfect. Okay, so even if I do it here, it goes, sorry about that, like that. It goes to the middle of her back. Now when you attach the hair down here, it's going to be longer, but we're going to trim that. So however long you want her hair, if you want it long down here, what I do is just measure like this. If I want it more than 18 inches, just measure like this and then double it. From here to here, you would double. All right, or if you want it shorter, so if you want it like from here and just to her waist, so it'd go like this, and then you would cut your strands like that. Okay, now obviously the ones in the front you're going to want longer, or you can have it shorter, however you prefer. I like to play around with it. All right, so let me show you how I wrap my hair around here. So I ended up and I cut a little strip down here, or a little slit right there, so I can put the yarn there, and all I'm doing is winding this around like this, just like this. You can do it around a book, anything really. I just happened to find this cardboard and it was perfect. I haven't decided what colors I want. I think I might add purple. She might have multicolor hair. But anyway, so go ahead and you're going to do this. So for me, I marked this as the bottom. And so I'm going to snip it right here. And then you're going to cut from the bottom, just like that. Okay, so there's the start of my hair strands. So go ahead and cut several strands of hair, and I will meet you back here when I am done. All right, guys, so here are my strands. So I hope that's enough. If not, I can cut more. So let me go ahead. If you're not going to use the wig cap, let me show you how to attach the strands. So first you want to see where you want your hairline. And one of the ways you can do that is by using like maybe these little pins and poking them in there like that, so you can see kind of how you want it, and then just go ahead and then you'll attach your strands that way by taking these out. Okay, so if that's if you're going to do it without a wig cap, I would suggest something like that, or you can just eyeball it. So let me just show you how to attach it. Let me grab a strand here. So here's my strand. I'm going to fold it in half. And let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. So what you're going to do, hold on just a second. Fold this up again. So what you're going to do is you're going to insert your hook inside like this, and you're basically going around your stitches, okay, your single crochet stitches here, and then pull it through like that, or push it through. Attach your yarn like so, and then you're going to pull it through. Okay, once you have it pulled through, then you're going to take your fingers and then pull the 2 strands and then tighten it like that. And that is it. Now I know that there's probably different ways to do your hair. Like I said, I am not an expert at this. I use YouTube to learn how to do dolls and hair, so there's all kinds of different ways to do the hair, but I'm just showing you the way that I've been doing it. Okay, so again, insert your hook into the next one wherever you're going to want it. So you're going to go this way too. Okay, so it's going to go all the way around. So what I would do is I would outline her head first. If I'm not going to use a wig cap, go ahead and outline it first. And so again, we're just going to go in like that, and you can use a smaller hook if you want. This one works fine for me. And then go ahead and pull it through. Take your hook out, put your fingers in, pull the loops through, and just like that. All right, so that is it. I will show you one more time, and then we will do the wig cap. Okay, so again, just like this, and I will zoom in for you like that. Put your fingers through like this and pull. Okay, so let me take these out, and I'm going to show you how I do it when I'm using the cap. So go ahead, if you did a wig cap, you're going to go ahead and put it on her head and make sure you have it where you want it. I think I like that. And then we're going to go ahead, get our needle, just like this. And then we're going to go ahead, and all we're doing is sewing like that. And I like to pull this tight, okay? And so we're just going to go in and out all the way around the scalp. Okay, so you're not going in to the little rose right here to the top. You're just kind of going into the side like that, but you want to make sure you grab the head. Okay, so make sure your needle goes in there into the head part, and then pull it through, and then just pull that tight. Okay, and then do that again, just like that. Okay, and tight. And so go ahead, and you're going to do this, if you're doing this, all the way around, and I will meet you back down at the bottom of her head. I finished going all the way around, and I still have a pretty long length of yarn left. So what I do is I just kind of go in and out of her scalp like that, in just no particular rhyme or reason, just in and out, in just random spots like that. Okay, I'm going to just pull that tight. And you can also leave it as a strand of hair too, which is probably what I am going to do. So just like that, I'm just going to leave it like that. So now that we have it all sewn in there like that, so now I'm going to show you how I do the strands and attach them to the wig cap. So we're going to be doing the same thing. All right, so with the head facing that way, oops, we're gonna, inside your stitches here, the single crochets that were here, go through under both loops like that, and then add your strand like this, pull it through, and do the same thing. So we're basically doing the same thing, but we're just going through the loops from the, from the wig cap. So that was our last round of our single crochets. So this is all we're doing, guys. Okay. So I'm going to add a different color. So what I do is on this one, I follow this all the way around her head. And then let me show you what I do when I get to the top. Let me do a few more for you. And I'm just randomly just doing different colors. All right, so just like that. Let me do it slow again. I start getting into a groove. So underneath both loops, attach your yarn, pull it through, go like that. All right, so I'm going to meet you back up here when I get up to the eye, like right here until we get to the front, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do up here, okay? So I will meet you back up here in a few minutes. All right, guys, so I am at the top. Now I can just keep going in the same direction, but what happens is you can see right here. So with this one, what I did is I put them the opposite way. So I had her head turned face towards me, so then that way her hair goes back. If you continue to go in this direction, then her hair is going to go straight down. But you can also, you can make bangs for her. So what I did is, I think on the other one I did it a little different. On this one, I had all her hair from here going the opposite way. So let me show you what I did. I'm going to keep this one this way. All right, so I'm going to turn her around. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Get a brown. But I'm going to go, let me see, this one is there, from this way, okay? Like this. So this way her hair is going to come back this way from the top. Now I can make it go down that way. It's just you can do whatever you want. But I wanted to show you this. This doll I want to make her like this. I think maybe the next one I'm going to do her hair like in bangs or something. We'll see. But I wanted to show you the way that I do this part. So it's the same exact thing that we've been doing, just the opposite way, so that the hair goes back this way. All right. So go ahead and just follow it all the way down to here. And like I said, you can do however you want. I'm just showing you how there's different options, and just play around with it. So I'm going to meet you back down here when I get down to the bottom, and then I'll show you what to do after that. All right, so I finished putting them all the way around. So from this point, now if you don't want to do a lot of hair, this is the part, probably the part that is super, super time consuming. So if you want to have it like in a ponytail, I mean, you can add maybe like one more row around, or maybe two, and then that way you can put it up in a ponytail. But then, you know, girls like to play with the hair and braid it and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's up to you. I mean, doesn't she look cute? So Anyway, so let's go ahead and I'm going to show you what I do, because I'm going to have more hair on her. And then we're also, I just noticed I don't have a nose on her. My other dolls have a nose, so I'm going to show you how I do that also. So let's go ahead. So now from this part on, all you're going to do is, if you don't want, I found that if I skip rows, you don't get so much hair and it's not as thick. You can, like we did one here, so go ahead and skip this row here and then put another, start up here like this. And you don't have to do like every single one, because it gets really thick and then it becomes really super heavy. So go like that, and then let me grab another color, and then go ahead and maybe like skip one single crochet and then go into the next one, just like this. All right, and this is all I'm doing. Okay, so then here we go again, skip another space right there in between. Okay, so go ahead and you're going to do that. So what I would do is I would skip another one here, and then when I come up to do another row, I'm going to put it in between here. All right, let me show you what I mean. So let's say I have this filled out. I'm going to start my next row, and I'm not going to put it directly on top of this one, but I'm going to go, let me see, here's one right here. I'm going to just skip like this, and you can always fill it in later if you feel like there's, you know, you want to add more. Let's see, so like that, and so then this one will lay here like that. And you'll see once you get more hair in here, it really fills out. So you don't need to put it on every single stitch, okay? Otherwise, her head is going to be super, super heavy. All right, so go ahead and add your hair, and then I will meet you when I am done with mine, and we will put on her nose, and we'll see what she looks like when she's done. So here's what I have so far. If you can see the back of the head, I've just got a little bit going on here. But see, what I've been doing is kind of spacing them out. So I just wanted to show you guys how I've been progressing on my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and keep going. And like I said, I'm just going to fill it in up here all the way up. And I will be back when I am all done with her hair. Oh my God, you guys, so she is done. I love her hair, and I think she's pretty good. Now you can just kind of look back and forth if you think that you need to fill any spots in, but for me, I think she looks pretty good. So let's go ahead now and let's do her nose real quick. So with the same color that I used for her skin, I'm going to go ahead. I did tie a little knot right here at the end, and I'm going to bring it through here, and I'm just going to put it right in the between her eyes right there. So bring it up here and poke that through like that, and let's see, and all we're going to do is bring it back through like this, and we're just going to go back and forth just like this until you get it how you want. And I think I'm going to do one more. I think I like that. And let's see, right there. And then I'll just go ahead and put it here and then bring it out towards the side of her face. And then go down again. Like that. And then we'll go ahead and snip it off. And she is done. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video tutorial. As I said before, I'm not an expert. I love making dolls. If there's any tips that you guys can leave me or leave anybody that's watching this, I would totally appreciate it. And next I want to show you, give you guys a sneak peek of the next crochet along that we're doing. I have the doll ready. Here she is, guys. So this is Diana's pattern, and she is the Faye doll, and she will be free, and she is the next crochet along. And I just love her with her little messy bun hat. And for those that are in the crochet messy bun group, this is the Katniss hat, and I am so excited about her. And of course she's gonna have to have another hat, but take her hair, look at that. Isn't she just adorable? So anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for participating in this mermaid crochet along. Here's the one we made together. Here's my other one. And here they all are. So if you guys have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. If you have not subscribed yet to my videos, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the notification button. That way you guys will be notified when I make more videos. So until next time, happy doll making, happy crocheting, and thanks again. Bye.